Hey there. Hope everybody is doing well. I am here. I made it. I was here. It's just like the Streamlabs, I guess, wants you to confirm if you want to go live, like with a. Well, that's better. The live. So now I have to do extra steps, and I did a live stream on the wrong thing. So how you doing? This is Ash Right Slots. Welcome to the channel. Today is Drinking Right Day. I got my mug. I got my new drink that I'm going to try out. It was a cheap drink I found at Sam's. So that's what I'm going to try out today. We're going to see. It's Oliver Winery's Peach Pie. So I hope it's good. Oh, I hope it doesn't have a cork. Does it have a cork? Is that a cork or a twist top? It definitely looks like a cork. Okay, I'm going to have to get Z to bring me some butter pecan. Because I don't know what that feels like it's a cork. I don't know. Yeah. So I might have to get it butter pecan if I'm going to do anything. And if that's the case, I can just drink out my other cup because I have a mocha in it. I can put a little butter pecan up in there. So anyway, I hope everybody is doing well. Good to see if get some people in and tell me what you're working on if you're already here. Oh, also, I have a new camera. And this camera we got it from Slunklebomb, and oh my gosh, love it. Love it. Look how nice and clear I am. Look at that. So I definitely can't be having like a real bad day. Like with my makeup. I'm sure you can see stuff. I was like, oh, let me make sure I at least moisturize before I get up on here. So yes. I have the new camera. It's nice. Evidently it tracks. So that's the only thing. I don't know. Or maybe I have to set it up for tracking. In which I don't think I've done that. But I definitely have used it for when I was playing the game, trying it out. And I figured, hey, I'll post games. So I have games that are being posted up on Tiger Games. It's TYGER Games. So I use that. And really, it's been fun. Z has been trying to get me to do it for a while. And I feel like the games that I have been picking to play have been games that are like, I don't talk much. Well, I talk a little bit, but not very, very much while playing the game. I don't know, shirt is just up wrong. Unless it's just, okay. It's like uneven. But yes, so we're going to be doing some writing today. I have my writing vlog in which I was thinking I was probably going to work. I'm working on some designs to try to do for Slonko's interfaces. And I have a few of them my daughter drew out for us. They're little bombs. So, and I was going to use them for a pattern. So, yes, I got the kid involved so that she could design something. And she just took, she liked the, bombs from Mario. What are they? Ba-bombs? Ba-bomb. So let's go ahead and get to we're almost pretty much ready. Let me go to the plan screen. So yeah, what are y'all gonna be writing? I don't know. I don't see anything. Nobody's in there. It's probably gonna be just me. Let me go ahead and get my date up. Today is the 16th. Go to the 16th. I'm drinking right. Get my orange pen because that's what I'm using. No, I was using. It was like an orangey yellow. Which one is this one? There we go. Thank you much. Yes, we're working on Slonko's stuff, and I am trying to, like I said, I'm going to make a pattern and get it all cutified and everything so she can have it for her frame. And I see that she likes to have her camera at the top right over there, top right of the screen. So I'm definitely going to do it. Oh, I think it moved. I think it decided that it needed to move. Oh, it is. It's following y'all. Okay. So the camera moves. The camera moves. He was gonna tell Slongo, you gonna get me in trouble. You gonna have stuff all in the background. Look, this is gonna be able to see everything. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's wild. All right. So yeah, it moves with me. I really like it. It's nice and clear. Nice and clear. What you gonna be working on tonight, Snowly? Let me go ahead and get the timer up. Get us 20 minutes on the clock. Go ahead and get ready. All right, there we go. It's creepy. Okay. Well, let's get started on the sprint. Happy writing. Happy working. Tell me what you're working on in the comments. Hey, now, how'd you do? How'd you do? I don't know how many words I got, so I don't want to say how much I had going on because I was doing a lot of reading through and editing. I think I need to go and mess with my story beats though for a part to make sure this romance part is making sense. So I'm probably gonna be doing that too. I probably should do that at some point. I'm gonna be up so much tonight, but we're gonna be watching X-Men 97, so I guess it'll be good. Make sure I'm up, because after these I usually go to bed. But I didn't actually do that much butter pecan inside my drink. I couldn't do the drink because I don't know where that bottle opener is. I was like, that has a cork in it. Been gathering info, doing research before. Okay, cool. And I have been working on my free write review. Like I said, I wanted to use it for about a month, and I kept kind of on and off using it. And now that I've decided to like make more trips to the library, going to the coffee shop and stuff. Library mostly, because going to the coffee shop, you gotta buy something. I mean, you don't have to, but I'm like, man, I don't. You gotta buy something. It's gonna be like each time like $6-7 for a drink, and if you want a muffin, it's like $4. It's $10 each time. I don't know about it, but anyway, I like to have my third space, I guess. So yeah, so I'm going to the library a little bit more, and unfortunately my library that's right by my place is, because it closes early on Thursdays and Fridays, which is usually the day that I can really go, because I want to get my schedule back on track where I go swimming Mondays and Wednesdays, in which I can do that for a few months because of my schedule at work being different. Like I only go into the office on Tuesdays for from next week until the end of July. So yeah, so I'm like, I definitely could make it to the gym so I can go ahead and get into the pool and do my workout. So get back in the routine at least for 2.5 months. So I need to get back in the routine anyway. And so I do want to do that. But Tuesday night, I'm guessing, is the night that I can like go straight from, no, because Tuesday night, because then it closes at 8. So I won't be able to do the Tuesday night. So like I said, it will be Thursday and Friday normally to go to the library, and they close at I think 5 or 6. But yeah, so it'll only be a couple hours. But maybe I can find somewhere else. I'm trying to find another place to kind of like just a different atmosphere, a different environment. And I know there's plenty of coffee shops though. I've been doing some research. And since we want to go out and do things like rug tufting, I'm very interested in that. I know you saw that I found that today. And what else was it that we were going to try to do? Oh, go to the Fairbank Museum. It's been a long time since I've been there. So I like to go there for one of the at night exhibits that they have, which is part of the reasons why I was inspired to do my short story based there. And yeah, so I want to do that. Yeah, it's been quite some time. I had to go look up the map so it can make sense. It's still not accurate in the story for the map because I needed to add like a corridor, like a kind of a walkway between rooms. So I added that. But, outside of that, everything else is accurate. I needed a way to get from one area to another without as much interaction with the problems that are happening in there, because I need you to get there because it's a short story. And, I did have another beta reader read it. And I just saw, I don't know if, I believe they're done. I had to check. I looked at it today. But when I saw like a couple comments, I was like, oh, please, thank you, rip it apart. So I'm going to ask her if everything's cool, because I don't want to mess with it if she's just taking a break and going to go back to it or anything. But yeah, so I'm going to go and take a look at that one. But thank goodness, like, because you and Mom, everybody else who read it, they know what I was trying to do. So then y'all could be filling in the blanks if there are any blanks. And evidently with the couple comments that I saw like pop up in my Google, like my Gmail, I was like, I don't know where she at, but I'm gonna need to know. So I need to get in there and thank goodness. So yeah, I'm gonna check with her to see if that's done. But other than that, I'm happy with it. I'm kind of happy with it. I just want somebody else to be able to understand what I'm doing, not somebody who has listened to me figure out the story as out loud. Gathering info, doing research. Yes. Like I said, I was going to do a review on the free write, and I would like to go ahead and do that this month since we're in May. We're 5 months in. I haven't done another video since February. But I want to do another video on I want to do the free write review, in which I think I'm just going to talk about it, because trying to do all that B-roll stuff where you show looking at it, somebody would have to go out with me to the coffee shops, to the library and stuff, and be filming me as I'm trying to use the free write. And that's a lot of work. And I had to go set up the camera and go sit down, work on it a little bit, and then go get the camera and stuff. Like, we're in public places. I'm not about to do that. I'm just gonna talk about, was it easy to use while I was out. The main review is gonna be how I have to sit. So depending on where I was going, it's possible that I won't be able to work on it very much because I got a bad back. But outside of that, yeah, I think I'm just going to keep it pretty simple. It's not going to be like a ridiculous, overly technical review. It's more of, am I able to use this thing? I need to stop like moving. I need to stop moving. Can I go over there? Hey. But yeah, I like it. This is a pretty neat camera. I'm glad. So it makes it to where it's like you're always in there. You don't have to keep on trying to adjust. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, getting mobile eyes on your work is always good. Way to sharpen it. Yes. That's what I need. Like just somebody coming in fresh. That is exactly what I need. I'm going to keep saving my monies up per paycheck in order to get a editor, while also trying to save enough to not be, check to check. But we've been getting very good at cleaning up everything. So I've been pretty happy with our progress. But that's because, we had to make a whole bunch of life changes and all that good stuff. But I would be fine if I wasn't trying to save for an editor. I try to save all this money because I need an editor. All the rest of the money that's going for the house and everything, And one day a house, dreams a house. We don't know. It's a dream. Is it unattainable in America? Who knows? Considering like 1 in 9 houses are owned by one of 3 companies in Georgia. We'll never know if we're going to be able to get something. Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. I'm very glad with the progress. We have been doing good. Ever since the surgery and all that stuff, messing up everything, all the finances and everything, it's been a mess. But I've been having a lot of fun with the stuff that we've decided to do. Save, keep it regular, play the games that we got. That's one of the big things. Slow and steady, but still, yeah, absolutely, still progress. This is slow and steady with saving money for the editing services and everything. So, because if I take a look at the editing services, it's like what that'd been bad. 2 cents per word. You know, and you're trying to write it. If you're doing let's calculate while I'm talking. Ooh. Time. Let me go ahead and put the 20 minutes on the clock and then start it. Go to the keys. Okay, so if we calculate and it's 2 cents per word, if my word count is at 48,000, now once I get once I get to the scenes that I know that I'm going to be reworking, because I'm about 3/4 done, hopefully, because I cut out a bit. So that times the 48,000 by 2 cents, that's $960. So, and that's not including if there's like any obviously taxes, depending on who I get. Chelsea is currently closed, so I don't know what kind of begging I can do to get her to edit. But like the normal rate is like 2 cents per word. So the longer the book is, the more it costs. So I do want to have an editor, like no matter what. No, I know that, it's been suggested that if I get some good beta readers, I could probably get past it, but I don't know that until that happens, and I don't want to not have at least saved to have the money available for an editor. So that's the thing. So if I wind up cleaning it up well enough to where I don't have to get an editor, or it'll cost less for editing or whatever, then okay. Then I'll have someone spending money for whatever I want. We shall see. I don't know. But yeah, let's get back to the chill hop so that we can get a little bit more words and editing in. Happy writing. All right. How'd you do? How'd you do? I hope well. I will say my stomach is bubbling a little bit. It's like I'm probably gonna have to leave. Woo! I don't know. Oh yeah, I know the reason. It's just that time. Got a little bit of editing in there, some stuff done, and like I said, I think I'm gonna go over my story beats again. And yeah, I think this one's gonna be a short stream because of lady things. So I think there's no reason to like really stay presentable. So yeah, go wash off the day and probably go lay in the bed and edit some more. Review my notes to make sure what I'm supposed to be working on next is ready to go. Friday night, no, not Friday, Saturday, I would like to do a bunch of writing, but I am going to a crawfish boil. So that's going to be Saturday during the day, but I know in the evening, all I'm going to be able to do is pretty much read. So Friday night, I know I'm going to do some writing. Yeah, oh no. Yeah, ugh. It is bothering me. So absolutely, handle business. That's definitely what I'm gonna do. But yeah, I like the edits that I've been making, updates. I'm hoping I wanted to be able to finish this by this time, but I guess I'm just really not meant to. Like, I need to stop lying. That's basically what I need to stop doing. Stop lying. Stop lying and tell everybody I'm gonna finish something. Look at this thing. I kind of like it. But the only problem is, like I said, I have so much crafty stuff like everywhere around me. So if it goes too far to either side, you're gonna see shelves of crafty stuff or boxes of crafty stuff. Like tubs of crafty stuff. It's like, she got a little much going on up in there. I sure do. I really need to finish my thing. And like, buying yarn is a completely different thing than crocheting. That's a whole nother hobby. So, and I'm trying not to buy anymore because my brother has 3 boxes of yarn. He works at a secondhand shop, and they got a bunch of yarn, and he got it. So we're waiting to go up there to go and see them, and I'll be getting boxes of yarn. All we got to do was wash them. Well, I wash everything that I make from them, already. I don't like to wash them beforehand, but sometimes I do. Because, I don't know. But when it's like a secondhand one, I usually do. Because there's like this, I don't know if it's like a wax or something, but there's something on it that helps it glide through with my crochet hook. So, yeah. Deal with that. Well, yeah, nothing else. Yeah, I do think I'm gonna go ahead and take it easy. Take this headband off and everything. I do need my hair cut. But I don't know if I'm gonna cut it just even. I really want to cut it even so that it can be completely even, because I've had the kind of like the frohawk for quite some time, so I like to switch it up. I know I can switch it up by throwing on a wig here and there, but the maintenance of putting like the edge gel in and all that stuff, trying to keep the edges slick where the low cuts are and everything, I'll just be like, ugh, because I gotta wash it all the time. And I had to use a real thick one because the curls get too, like, they just come up. So that's another thing. I don't know. I'm just rambling about stuff. I will say that I'm very happy with this, with what I've been doing, but I did pull up my beats and I did find that I have kind of like placeholders for the part where they kind of have the romance in the beat is what I used in order to help me out with laying out the romance inside of the story. And the reason why I had to get a bit of help, I used that as help because I didn't like how the middle of the story was kind of sagging. So then I was like, well, what can I do with their relationship to fix it? And then while fixing the relationship in the middle, it helped with the story too. It helped me tighten up the story when I was doing the fourth review, trying to fix it. But I still have like one little section that doesn't actually have an answer, where they kind of had to put their shields up. Like basically, I knew better than to think that I deserve love, like that little area. And for both of the characters, I don't have a real tight reason why they feel like that. So I think I need to do better. Well, one of them, yeah, kind of, sort of, but the other is kind of like it's kind of flimsy. So I think I need to fix that. In which I'm probably gonna work on that later on tonight. And then keep doing it. Now, I will say that I did go through and start putting a bunch of notes into my free write, using my free write in order to do a bunch of notes and just kind of like dumping. And I have found that I'm getting better, I guess, at properly typing words, spelling correctly, and not having a whole bunch of them running together and stuff. So I definitely was thinking like, oh, what is the benefit of doing this if you can't even read what you put in there? And I was like, well, that's a spelling issue. You ain't get better and do better and learn some words, learn how to properly spell words, because I still do not spell certain words correctly on the first, second, or third try. Sometimes I had to. Coincidence is one of those words where I'm like, I've used that. No, convenience, not coincidence. Convenience. Rendezvous. I will not use rendezvous for nothing. It's such a pretty word, but I can never spell it right. And when I type in words like that, convenience or rendezvous or anything like that, I don't know what the word was supposed to be when I'm reading it again. So I'm like, you know what? I need to learn how to spell. And that's pretty good at spelling testing back when I was a kid. Not the greatest, because I had bad study habits. But when I actually did study, I did really good on my spelling tests and stuff. So, but they don't do spelling tests anymore for them kids. They don't do cursive either. So, I don't know. Maybe I should find a spelling. Let me write this down. Do better. Find a spelling test. Spelling test. Or maybe like a list of words, like the word of the week. I need to start doing that. Yeah. Thank you. I get it. I will. I'm sure I will. Like I said, it's getting better the more I've been using it. I guess it's just the more getting a little bit more comfortable with typing on it, because it is a different key feel. Because on my keyboard, you have some really hard key presses. Because I like the click clack. Now there is a bit of a click on the free write. So like if you can hear that. Yeah. So on my keyboard, because I've gotten so used to having such hard key, like real good key presses, I felt like that was kind of messing me up on the free write, because it's a click, but it's a softer click and they're wider keys. So I found that I do press, like if I'm going for K, I'm gonna hit the K and the L. For the, I don't feel it. Well, no, like the keys are closer together. I meant, because like on here, I have like some really big separations in the keys, but that's because big hands, big hands. So, But anyway, we are. Am I in this thing? Let it go. Come on, come on. Okay, okay. Well, that was. I am going to call it for tonight. Go ahead and put it at the uh, two sprints. Did pretty good. Like I said, it's about. Let's see. Let me copy this. Let me highlight this little section I did. Okay, 198 words. So I did a little section on the last one. So 198 words on this part. Oh, that's definitely gonna be that's one word. I don't know why I did that. 197 words on this last sprint, but the first sprint was just pretty much kind of like rolling through, figuring out what I need to edit and fix on it. So hopefully, let's see what page. Where am I at? Where is the count? A little over. So I am in the end of the second act. So end of the part 2 of the second act. So I am hopefully going to be finished this. And by then, I don't know. I don't even want to tell nobody nothing no more. I do want to publish it by October, but we're going to figure this out. It might be a rush thing. It might not be. It might be cool. It might be horrible. We don't know until we get there. So just, that's the goal, is to have it by the end of October, by Halloween, and go from there. So that's all I'm going to say. But I hope everything goes well for everybody. Like I said, rumbly tumbly, we got some things going on. So I think I'm just go ahead and call it. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye. And also, drink responsibly. Be cool. Be alright. Bye.